You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, by the time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Hey everyone! Is this sound on? Is this thing on? Is this thing too high? How are we all doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to everyone. So this isn't our normal scheduled live anymore, but I have actually been sick over the last few weeks. I've had like the longest running cold, borderline flu that ever there was. So I was meant to go live last week, missed last week's Monday, tried to make it on a Wednesday. It also didn't work, so I do apologize. I'm still sounding a bit cloggy and sniffly. I am not as coughing and sniffly as I was, so at least I'm very aware that I'm on a microphone. It's bad enough that the ums and the ahs, let alone sniffling and coughing into a mic. So, hence, I definitely didn't want to do last week. And also, it's quite bright in here. So, having all that on as well was just not going to be fun. But I want to thank everyone. Yeah, it wasn't just me either. We were all knocked out here. We all got whatever it was, and I feel like it was two things. So I think Indy brought it home from school, and then we all just like went down one by one. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah! Except we didn't go one by one. Well, actually, we did. We went one by one. So that was a bit of fun. If you're here, say hi in the comments. As Penny has reminded me to say, please smash the like button. I have not cleaned my glasses. Let me say hi to everybody who is here. While I clean my glasses, actually, there are two things that I cannot do at the same time. One moment. Things that I should have done before I went live. Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay. So Stacey. So hi Stacey, Michelle, Sherelle, Laurie, Marcy. Yes, thank you to everybody who is actually writing. Hope your family is feeling better. Juliana, Diana, Penny, Diane, Michelle, Angela, Candy. Also, thank you to Candy, who's also reminding everyone to like and subscribe. Bianca, Ellie, Crystal, Lorena, Heather, Michael, Diane. I was having withdrawals. Oh, thanks so much, Diane. It was a little bit odd. Stacey, I'm going to talk about this shortly. Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Jasmine. It's been too long. I need my fix. Is the music soft for everyone? Sorry about that. And it has begun. Marisol, Maria, Sharon, Katie. Oh my goodness, this is epic. And if you're watching for the first time or you're just finding out who we are, come onto our Facebook group, Planners Anonymous group. I think it's just called, so it's easy to find us. And you'll find a whole bunch of inspo. So like Bianca regularly drops in and drops all of her spreads, as do a lot of the people. And towards the end of this live, we'll do a show and tell to show off all the pretty, well, not all of the pretty things because there's a lot, but a bunch of the pretty things that are that our community is making. Sorry, my brain is still not 100%. So I also need to preface with I need to drop off a little bit earlier today. So I'm going to try and whip through all of the stuff that we have. But I also have previews, a full set of previews for chapter 7. 7? 7. My goodness. For chapter 7. How are we up to chapter 7 already? I'm just trying to find my notes and I feel like I've opened up the wrong set of notes. Nope, I've opened up the right set of notes. Wow. So let's just have a quick chat about what was happening before I got sick. So we were actually on a roll. You may have noticed that we've started this, not just the subscriber emails, but emails again out to everybody. And we're doing like it was planned to be a really quick catch up. So I think we did chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4 was meant to go, and then I got really sick and basically spent a whole day sleeping and the next few days sleeping. But so there was going to be an email on chapter 4, which is almost ready to go. I just need to finalize a few bits and pieces. Which also means, so as part of the email, we're also updating the blog. So there is a chapters journal, chapters blog, and that's got a whole bunch of the storyline and things like that. So if you're a subscriber to that kit, you will get access to the journaling bits and pieces. There are also some freebies on the journaling, the journal blog, journal website, journal, the chapters journal blog. That is on the website. So there's freebies, things like the Spotify playlist. So we do a Spotify playlist for each chapter. There is also a little welcome note from me. And if you're a subscriber, on the welcome note, you actually get the journaling prompts with it. So they are catching up quickly as well. They're part of the catch up that we are currently doing. But if you have subscribed to those kits, or that kit in particular, so if you're subscribed to the chapter 4 kit, if you purchase chapter 4, you will get access to the chapter 4 storyline, and the blog post from Alex and the letter downloads and all that sort of stuff as well. So there is a lot of that, and that is, we are hoping to continue with the fast track for those this week. That means also, let me jump over into chapter 6, because as part of that fast track, we also have, hold on, where is it? It did not, I don't think it exported, hold on. Nope, that's not it. Oh no, here it is. So the chapter 6, Beautiful You, will be coming out shortly as well. So that's part of the blog update. So you'll notice that we also have like chapters 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we do? Pretty sure chapter 5, Beautiful You, is up as well, I believe, off the top of my head. So the chapter 6, Beautiful You, is pretty much done. It's just waiting for me to have a quick look over and share that out. Jamie has been full steam ahead while I have been working. So big thank you out to Jamie, who's been making sure that the design keeps kicking along. And also, where are we? Also, is the creative kit for chapter 6 is also pretty much ready to go. Nothing on chapter 5 is up. Final reviews. Okay, so final reviews for chapter 5. I thought so. I was like, wait, hold on. I feel like chapter 5. But the chapter 5 creative kit is up, right? So the chapter 6 creative kit is almost done, and it is looking, chef's kiss, fantabulous. So you can hang out with Aretha for that kit. And let's jump over. And it's so awesome to hear that people are actually receiving chapter 5 this week. We received ours here as well, and it looks amazing. I just realized I forgot to hide some stuff on the next kit. So just 1 second while I just line up the previews for the next kit, because I know that's what everybody is super excited to see. Okay, so let's jump into the next kit. Chapter 7. Chapter 7, whoops, is Hot Summer Nights. Did I hide that all? Yes, I did. Hot Summer Nights. So, Hot Summer Nights is Hot Summer Nights is a, sorry, I'm just trying to read the comments. Fainting. And all the comments on people saying that their kits are just about to arrive. So it is looking like a stunning kit. So this is the chapter 5 that is arriving to everybody right now. And I hope that you're all really loving the, I've sort of put all mine together, all of the sticker packs as well. They just look so, I'm trying to think, where do I put this? They all just look so good when they're all put together. I should do them the other way, because the other way you can actually see. And it's, can I get them all to show? There we go. So I've got the quarterly 1, 2, 3, the wild one, which is the W in there, the quarter 2, the 4, the 5, and then there's the 6, and they're all coming along quite, to be honest, I'm loving how great all these kits looks together. Like, they just look so good. Sorry, I'm looking at all the comments on Better Than Ken. Sorry, Ken. Yes, McDreamy, he does have a few McDreamy vibes. You can't see me. Oh, is that because I was holding the... Oh, yeah, I should have used the top-down camera. Hold on, let me... We'll go... Well, I'll do that in a sec. Sorry, I was just having a quick read of my notes. I've just caught up. My brain is just caught up. Okay, so in chapter 7, we are all absolutely loving... You see Marco? Oh, okay, hold on. It's still just showing that. Yeah. There we go. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Okay. Sorry, you have to deal with me instead. Maybe I should put Marco back up. Okay, so yeah, in chapter 7, I am back. I don't know if I was showing this, but let me, I'll show these a little bit later. But yeah, chapter 5 is arriving. Hopefully you can all see me now. There is a lot to look at when you run one of these lives. And I've got my microphone, which is just out of view, I think, just covering part of the screen where it showed what everybody else was seeing. So I do apologize. Okay, so I'm glad we realized before I started showing the previews of the next kit. So in this kit, Alex sees that the fair is in town and decides to take a wander down and go and have a look at the fair, go on the Ferris wheel, watch the fireworks, and at the fair there is a dancing demonstration where one of the local studios has a little demo and then everybody can join in. And while she is joining in, she has a little bit of a clumsy dance with this new guy, aka Marco. And they hit it off a little bit and they decide to go to the cinema together and go to the movies. And then they decide to go and have some further dance classes because, you know, they received the coupon for the free dance class. So, you know, why not? So this kit is so much fun. It you can see that it's got those 3 different sub-themes, really strong sub-themes within it. And also the florals and all the basics that you've come to know and love. Alex gets her groove back. I love that, Penny. I do love that. That is fantastic. Fun fan mix with Showtime. Yes, and there has been a lot of that in there as inspo as well. Go Alex. Yes, Alex is finally, you know, getting a little bit of romance and passion in her life as well. So let's go through the previews of this kit. So the Paper Lover preview. So this is a preview of the pouch. So why walk through life when ... So sort of like a journal entry when you can dance. And then we have the character card, which is Marco, and the exclusive letter content. Now that letter there is the same letter that you get to download as a subscriber, but it also comes with a little envelope that you can download and craft and put in your planner as well. So it's a little exclusive for those who have purchased the kit. We then have the die cuts for this kit, and you'll notice that there is a little bit of, yeah. Oh my gosh, I just bought a bunch of fireworks and Ferris wheel foil stickers. Well, you know, that's going to work perfectly with this kit. So you can see we've got a really good mix of different sub-themes within this kit. And then we're going to jump into the papers. The papers were so much fun. So the first paper that I'm going to show is the dancing paper. And there's actually a storyline within this paper. And I'm going to leave it at that. But there's a couple of little spots where you could see that Alex is stepping on his feet accidentally. And, you know, it's not all perfect. So it definitely has a bit of a Spanish feel to the kit. Absolutely. So that's the first. And it's got the yellow, the caramel tones behind it. The second one is the dance studio because I fell in love with this image. I look, every now and again I fall absolutely in love with something as part of the kit, and it just goes all the way through the kit, and this was definitely that. We've then got the poppies. The poppy is the floral for this kit, and we've called the dance studio Poppy's Dance Studio, so that sort of ties it into the dancing. And then we've got the journaling paper. And you see a whole bunch of extra of the items that are in this too. You can also see the little foot marks on the floor as well. The guitar up in the top with the photo pinned in as well. Love the dance studios. Yeah, love the dance studios. He looks like Max from Dancing with the Stars, the US version. I'll have to check that out. Loving the florals and loving the dance studio. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to this paper. These are all actual dance moves. So they are all different parts of different dances. Did the research. That was, you know, let's like... corporate speak, let's level up and make it accurate and then try and turn it into an actual pattern, which was fun. Yeah, the fan is one of my other favorite pieces of art. You can see the little lampy there from the petting zoo that's at the fair. And it was so cute because I actually found a picture of Lachlan from when, I think it was from Sydney, so many years ago. I'll have to bring that back up, but he was in the petting zoo at the fair, so that was super cute. And I was just laughing at a comment. I'll bring it up in a second. And then the last paper is because a few people have said how much they love the scenes, and I try and make the scenes so that you can cut them down to, like, if you're using a B6 or an A5 planner, you can either fold it in half or you can cut it down to make a dashboard. So you'll notice that there's they work independently on either side, but we've got the cinema scene there. Now, the reason I had a giggle before was because Marisol said, I hope the vellum is the dance moves. And well, I feel like I'm going to make you super happy right now because yes, it is. And I absolutely had the same thought. It is the dance moves. I was planning a spread putting your art on painted fans. There you go. It was fun to do. Okay, let's jump over into the stamps. The stamps are another really fun one for this month. So, what I have done with the stamps, so we've got the big flower as per, every month we've got the big flower, we've got the number of the kit, and we've got the icons down the bottom, and then, so this time we've got the male feet and the female feet, and then we've got a coupon maker. Oh, sorry, before I get into the coupon maker, we've got the fireworks. We've got the baby you're a firework text, and we've done those separately so that you can layer in different colors. And then the coupon maker. So it's got a background color. It's got a frame for that. It's got ticket, rating, the actual stars. It's got a couple of lines that fit in there. It's got the admit one. It's got pass. It's got a whole bunch of stuff that you can put within the ticket to create your own. And then we've also got the sparkle quote, because that's one of the big quotes for this kit as well. And then we have the journaling cards. I'm not going to belt out into Katy Perry right now, but this kit has been such a big kit for song lyrics that it's going to be such a fun playlist because we've had so many different lyrics, so many different songs going on in my head during the kit. So there's like a little preview of the journaling cards. And they're a lot of fun too. Okay, let's jump over into Planner Lover. And so this is a pouch for Planner Lover. Find your sparkle. And that sort of goes along the fireworks sort of and how they sparkle and all that sort of stuff. So let's jump through that. Hold on. I'm just going to make sure I've got it all lined up. Yep. So in the Planner Lover, so this is the smaller pouch. So the one that we showed before was the Paper Lover with the big pouch. This is the smaller pouch in the Planner Lover. And then we have the character card, which goes into this as well. So it's the same one as the other one, but it's printed slightly differently. Then we have the note pack. So we've got the sticky notes and the notepad as well. Then we have the washi card, which has got the baby you're a firework quote on it. Ooh. And, whoops, sorry, 1 second. And then we have the washi, and the washi was a lot of fun to put together. So we've got the quotes at the top, which is you're a firework, dance baby, we've got the smoosh, and then we've got the tickets. Now the tickets, we wanted to have, yes, the flower is a poppy. The tickets I wanted to make more generic on the washi, so it's not just like themed for this kit, but they're more generically themed so that you can use them for almost any event sort of thing. I hope that makes sense. And then we jump over into the stickers. Amazing washi. Oh, yay. Hold on. Let me just go back. Bring the washi back up. So we are loving the tickets. Yes. We've got the poppies. I didn't even finish talking about the poppies. I got so excited about the stickers. So then we've got the journaling washi, which is the 22, I think, off the top of my head. And the torn specialty washi, which is the flowers as well. Pardon me. So yes, and the journal washi, so it starts off with the fair, and then it's got like a section in the center, which is the cinema section, and then it moves on to the sort of dance part about it. Oh yay, I love everything about this kit. Can't wait for the playlist. The color of the smooshes are different. Did it changed for the second half of the year. I am loving the red and the teal combination. Yeah, so the smooshes change every kit. And this is this month's smoosh. So the smoosh is a different design every single kit. Okay, so jumping onto the stickers. So we've got the sticker folder, and it's got the quote on it, which is "Why walk through life when you can dance?" And it's got the little shoes as exclamation marks on there. And then we jump over onto the front page. So we've got Monaco there. We've got a really cool sidebar. We've got some of the coupons. So these are the more theme-specific coupons. So we've got the carnival entry, the movie pass, and the free class at Poppy's Dance Studio. We've got the guitar, we've got the shoes, we've got that gorgeous fan, and we've got the view looking into the dance studio with a couple of people dancing inside there. The film strip, the maracas. So that's a little bit of fun there. We then have the clear floral pages as well, which is Escaping the Heat is the which is one of the quotes in this kit. We've then got there is another page which didn't export correctly, but it's the minis and the vibe fetty, so that is definitely still included. We then have the more functional pages with the quotes, the headers, the strips, the icons, the speech bubbles, the folding planner, and the circles. Yay, gorgeous florals. Woohoo! And then we jump over into the weeks. So the first week, which is the carnival week, so we've got the fireworks in there. You've got the really cool Ferris wheel strip, and the fireworks up in the top corner. We've got a couple of those coupons, and then there's a couple of blank ones so you can write in them as well. And we've got 3 cute baby animals. The last one's a cow. I know you can't see it, but it's in there. And then you've got the little the feed baggie for the petting zoo, and the little sparkler, hence the sparkle quote. Love this by Candy. I'm in love. That carnival spread. Yes. That's perfect about the heat because I'll use this kit in July. It's very hot then. It's really funny because it's actually, especially today, it's freezing here. So it's really funny working on this kit while it's quite cold. But I can live vicariously through my kids. Then we go to the second week, which is the cinema week. So we've got the cinema theme, the cinema view on the sidebar. We've then got the really cool, like I can't remember what it's called, the show board, the now showing section like that's outside the front of the theatre. We're going for a little bit, I like the whole, it's a little bit vintagey looking. We've got the people in the rows and the popcorn pieces all over the place. We've got a couple of seats. We've got the side curtain and the marquee box. And I love this quote, popcorn in a movie? How corny. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. And then there's a ticket to it's got a movie pass ticket under there as well. Yeah, it absolutely is such a fun kit. Loving this. I'm saving it for the week we go to the Royal Adelaide show. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I haven't been to the Ekka. So the Ekka we have the Royal Easter show here, which is like a huge county fair. Like it's massive in Sydney. So I used to go to that every year growing up, and I think I've been once, like when I was as an adult, maybe. I think actually I have, yeah, because like that was one of Michael's and I's first dates, and I'm absolutely dying to go to the Ekka here. So I haven't been. Indy really wants to go. Maybe I could take her. I don't even know when it's on. Surely it's been on by now. I know when the Sydney one is on. But yes, use it for the week you're going to the Royal Adelaide show. That's perfect. And then, yes, so do the colours for this week match the Showtime kit? Yes. It's very hard to do a cinema kit that isn't reds and blacks and yellows, just because of the items that are in the kit, right? It's iconic. It's an iconic color. Oh, my nose, people. Okay, it's an iconic color for a cinema themed kit. Although I was having a chat to, I can't remember if it was Bess or Jamie this week, and they're like, I think it was Bess, and she's like, I feel like if you could, you would do every kit a pink color, and I'm like, mm-hmm. So yeah, if you want, shop the back catalogue. Showtime and Funfair. Well, I don't think we've got any Funfair kits left, but I'm pretty sure we've got Showtime. It would match perfectly with this kit. And we still have some available on the website for those who don't have any left or who want to purchase it. Third week, my favorite, is, well, actually my favorite. Oh, that's like picking a favorite child for the for the kits, right? This is another song inspiration quote, Blame It on the Bossa Nova. And then we've got the steps, we've got the people dancing. You can see there's this cute little moment there where it's the two footprints and like it's they're getting a hug. Marco and Alex, or you and your partner, have stopped and had a bit of a hug. We've got the pedestal fan, because we all know dance studios get quite nice and hot, and also because the fan had to go somewhere and it just didn't make sense putting it in movie theatre week or at the showground. We've got the shoes, we've got a really cute guitar, the maracas, and I'm trying to remember what is behind the rest of the page, but we've got this really nice, I'm trying to think, was it it wasn't a tango dress, I'm trying to think which, it was just like I was trying to get some like ballroom type dresses. I was channeling some Dancing with the Stars energy with this kit. Maria, I hope you feel better. Juliana, it seemed like the story was coming to an end with chapter 6, but I'm very excited about the direction this kit is now taking. Chapter 6, no. Alex and the whole chapters we've still got 6 months left. There is still 6 more kits to go, and Alex has a lot more adventures coming. I cannot tell you how much fun Alex is about to have. That's right, there is the man's hat. That's right. Picking my jaw up off the floor with that dress and the dancers, yes. Oh, Showtime was my first ever kit, so fun. Yep, and then we go on to week 4, which is like the journaling summary week. It's got some extra flowers in there and the journaling sidebar and some extras of the pictures, and then the sticker paper. I'm trying to think of the right way to put it. I couldn't not put in the dance steps in there as well. So yeah, that is the previews of this kit. You are making me laugh. Is that about the adventures that Alex is about to have? Yeah, love the poppies. The poppies were a really great tie-in for this kit. We also have, I think it's not, I don't think it's for Anzac Day. I think it's for Remembrance Day, which is in November, which uses the poppies. I feel like I'm possibly saying the wrong thing, and I'm sure somebody is going to correct me here. But this is a great one for people who want to use it for that. But also, poppies are beautiful. So yeah, it's a really fun kit. And like I have been, some people have said, there's no real theming to this year other than Alex. I just want to hopefully this kit completely debunks it, because within each kit, there's actually 3 themes plus a floral theme in every single kit that we have done this year. So normally a kit has, pre-chapters, every kit had one main theme, and most of them had like a floral. Not all of them. Most of them had a floral, some of them more than others. This one, in chapters, there is 3 sub-themes for every single kit. So you really are getting 3 different weekly sticker packs plus a whole bunch of extras within every sticker kit. Oh, there we go. Yes. Thank you. Remembrance Day in Oz, which is the 11th of November, which I remember because that's my mum's birthday and it's a few days after mine. I'm terrible with dates except for those. Poppies are for Memorial Day. Yeah. I'm late. I need to rewatch. I love Poppy, so I think this one will be a stunner based on what you're saying. I'm glad. Hey, Karen. Yeah, so that is the preview of the kit. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. This kit took several different detours. I meant to say this at the start. This kit took several different detours. There was almost a whole different other storyline for this kit. And this kit sort of made us actually jumble up some of the, as you can see, I've taken down the full year chapters because we had to actually jumble some of the colors and the themes up for the second half of the year because of how this kit ended up swinging. And I'm not going to lie, I was really skeptical. But, and I think part of that is like, I've been sick and haven't really gotten into the design of it. And then, well, I mean, I did, but like, not as much as I normally had. We'd had chapter 5 was a really heavy kit for me mentally. So it's been sort of hard to jump back in. And then I've had the trip in between all that and then got sick and getting back into a normal life sort of a rhythm and getting back into work after having some time off. But can I just say that as of like 2 days ago when it all started to come together and we were toning it all together and pulling everything together and working like crazy, I fell in love with this kit, with the passionate undertones, with the fun that Alex is having. And it just totally changed me on it. And I'm really digging this kit now and I cannot wait for it to arrive. So yeah, that's I'm going to be open and honest with you all. I have people who are like, what was your least favorite kit? And it's funny because at Wild, Martha Stewart said, because I think she was asked what was her least favorite book that she's released. And I really need to practice how she said it because she was like, oh, least favorite book. Well, let me tell you about my favorites because I have no least favorite. But you know what? I'm not that I'm not that polished. I'm just going to be honest with you. I have had kits that I haven't fallen in love with, but I tell you what, this kit I have absolutely fallen in love with. And the whole chapters, everything about chapters is just lighting me on fire. So I'm glad that everybody else is loving it too. Pardon me. Oh, we need a new box. Just turn off my microphone there. I hope I turned it off. Yeah, Martha Stewart was an absolute riot. She was so good. So where was I? Yeah, so hi. I'm okay.
All right. Just to check.
Don't worry if I die, I'll make sure it's captured for the, for the views.
That's a bit dramatic.
Oh, I am in love with this kit. Yay. Yeah, so I cannot remember what I was saying. So anyway, that is chapter 7. And I am super excited because like I was showing these up before, and let me show them on a top down. Oops. Let me show them on a top down view. Let me get my top down camera ready. I'll just move this mat over because I didn't clean my desk properly before. Let me just jump over because I just want to say like, so the pack, but like they're all, hold on, Q1, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, this way. Yep. And then we've got the Go Wild, which was sort of in between that. And then we've got the Q2, 4 and 5. And then we've got 6 and then 7, which I showed today. So I'm just loving how cohesive, how beautiful it all looks. And then we've got the same with the, I don't have them all close at hand, but like we've got that and this. And let me spin this around. This one. And I believe I left my chapter 3 one in America, and I've got a new one on the way, but like chapter 3 envelopes. And I'm just, don't fall off. For the completionists / those who just love when things match, which I feel like we all are, because this is like part of the reason why we have, why I do what I do, right? It just makes my heart sing. Once your kids are grown, you will get sick less and less until grandkids, which I don't have. Yeah, I definitely think Indy bought something home. I also think a big part of it is not actually resting properly. I do know I got to sleep at 3 a.m. last night, so there is that. Oh yeah, so I've had a few people bring this up, so let me answer this now. Was there an update on when the Q2 notebook will come out with the Q3 release? There wasn't, but I was just about to have a quick chat about that. Now, I was actually hoping to have more of an update with like showing pictures of it this week, but because I was sick, I had to prioritize the kit. And that unfortunately threw me out by about a week and a half. I will have more to show on that next time, as well as more details. I'll probably drop more details in the group on that before the next live. Actually, no, the next live is next week, so I'll have more details on that next week. Because normally it's 2 weeks until a live, but because this live was actually from last week because I was sick, so there's a live next week. So I'll have more details for you on that next week. Yeah, the kids, they definitely bring in the sick a lot more. School, they share everything. Okay, what is next? I think I've updated. The stickers and the charms. I meant to show off. One moment, and I'll grab the charm pack. Let me just jump back over to the demo, and I can, because I have had a few people asking about the charms in the Q2, so let me just grab that. Is that the Q2? No. Okay, this isn't the charms, but I also want to talk about that. I had the box. Oh, here it is. Yes, it's all about the storage, right? This is my. Hopefully these are just the Q2. I'll know in a second. No, that's not all of them. Okay, because I've split them all out. So. One moment, please. I've split all mine up. Actually, hold on. I need to get out the other thing. This was one of those things that I should have sorted out before I went live. I think they're in here, though. 1 second, everyone. Sorry. Just want to make sure. Yep, here they are. I've got them. 1, 2. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. So, yeah, these are. Just a note. Don't do. This way. Don't do all these in one sitting. You will absolutely wreck your hands. But I've So what I do is I put the whole roll of this on, because it's a 5 meter roll, and it's a half of the rest of the rolls. And I find that it ends up not too thick. I haven't done, actually I have done the latest kit, so that's 5 there. And I find that it's actually just the perfect thickness if you've put half a roll of the other stuff on, the other kits on, and then you can either use that as an archive, or you can use it as a in your planner to take with you, or you can just put a little swatch on, and it can be more of a swatch card that you can reference, especially if you're using something like this to store your washi in. The storage box. I get those off Temu. I used to get them off AliExpress years ago, and they stopped stocking them, and then I found them again on Temu. So I have a whole bunch of them, and I have all of my past kits organized in them. I'll show one of those in a sec. But yeah, that is how I do the washi. I find that it's best off with the torn one at the top, because then it works really nicely for the quotes at the top as well. Okay, so the quarterly. Let me show this. This is the Charbs, and I'm not going to actually let me show you this one quickly, because I'm not going to open it. But Hold On to Hope, the sun is just behind the clouds. So, and this comes with the new disc and the gems, and then it's got a letter on the back. And for those who don't know, these gems go into the locket, and the locket is sold separately. And I need to open up a new locket, because I also had to leave that at Jamie's place in the States. Because my luggage was overweight. I bet you're all shocked at that. I have had to rearrange all my drawers so that I can fit everything in. Which is why I'm struggling to find my things today. I think I've already opened all of my extra lockets. Right, there it is. So this is a refresh of the locket pack. So the lockets are purchasable separately. Okay, and then this one, which is the charm pack. I know it's all squished in for this one. It's really funny because there's heaps of space in this one and like squished in for this one, but it's because I want to do them on these cards in the background. I haven't worked out a better way to do it without mucking up my size of card. So bad days are just part of the story, not the whole book. And I love this quote. And then you got the smoosh on the back. And so for the clips, we've got, it's one paper clip in this one. So I need to update the website on that. And then we've got the blue and the green. So you'll notice that that sort of matches really well with the kits in this quarter. The chapter 4 butterfly blooms also, like, it matches with the 4 and also had the green, the blue, and also has the green in it as well, so they match really well. And then for the separate charms, we've got, and let me just do what some very amazing crafty people have been doing. So this is the, so that I can hold it up like that. So that's the, is that going to focus? Yes. The umbrella with the little rainy charms. And then I got 2 of the same in that pack. What the? Or did I open it wrong? My goodness. Maybe I put the wrong one in. Hold on. Should have had a butterfly. 1 second, please. I'm just going to tear everything apart. The second one is the butterfly. This one's probably one of my favorites. Let me put that on the butterfly. I meant to do this before the live and I just ran out of time. On the butterfly, so we've got the butterfly charm there with the blue, the purple, and the green, which matches gorgeously. And then the last one, which I don't have the, let me put it on here. It's probably easier to see. It's a little compass slash North Star slash whatever, whichever you feel matches your situation. So that is the charm pack the charm pack? No, that is the paperclip builder. I'm trying to think of what I called it. It is a little bit messy today. I'm a little bit messy today. So yeah, that is they are the quarterly, the Locket Refresh, which is this one, and the Charm Builder. That was it. And then we've got here the quarterly stickers. I feel like I've actually ran through a whole bunch of this last time as well. And yeah, so I'm just reading some of these comments. Let me just jump back into here. I wrap my washi all the way around 10 times and haven't run out in my spreads. That's a great idea. I would lose count. So I wrap the main one around. I like layer one on top of the old ones that I've done. And I line up that with the top one so that I know that I've got enough space below. And then I just basically keep going until that's done, and then I just go downwards from there. And that way I always get it the same. So is there going to be one paper clip from now on instead of two? Michael has answered this. So our supplier incorrectly packed some of the charm builders with one instead of two, which has caused a real logistical nightmare for us. It really has. So where they will be two in the next pack. So I was just reading this comment. I noticed on the chapter's journey blog, there's Alex's journal entry 1, 2, 3, 4 are missing. They should be there. They might be on. There might be like a read more or because there's only so many that Shopify will let you show before you have to like click on to show more. It should be there. Did you purchase Loving Me? So in my head, I'm like, okay, it should be there. If it's not below the fold, where you have to like scroll on to see the next lot, then there's a potential. If you purchased the Loving Me and it's not showing for you, then you may have to contact customer service to get the tag added to your account. So I did notice that there was some issues with the how the blog was showing to some people and not to others. So I did have to do a little bit of a fix on some of the code for that in the last few weeks. Probably in the last, before I got sick, I did that. So if that's the issue, you do have all the kits. So I would contact Jamie on customer service and she will help you with that. And I'll have a look on the website to see if it's not a website issue. Sami, I really love this kit. Thank you so much, Sharon. So will there not be any charms anymore, only the gems? I'm trying to think what you mean by that, Ronnie. Because there is, are you talking about these charms? Could you just give me just a little bit more info on that one? I think she's right, it's a website issue. Okay, I'll have a look at the website after the live. Okay. They've just vanished as more general. Okay, I will have a look at that and make sure that it's available because that's not okay. I want you all to be able to, read because that's like a exclusive access thing. So let me fix it. I'll have a look at that this afternoon. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let's jump into show and tell because I have to head soon. Show and tell. So for those who do not know, show and tell is where we show off what you have been doing. So if you want your chance to be featured, use the hashtag PA show and tell in our group, and Michael grabs those out and puts them together in a really cool PDF so that I've got it ready and waiting to go for today. I think Roni is referring to the True Locket. Oh, so I'm showing on the camera, but yeah, I'll talk about that again. Ronnie, if you could write that, and when I do the Q&A, I'll which is after show and tell. I'll talk about that a little bit more. Okay, let's jump into show and tell. So for Monday, let me just move my mic over. Monday, the 3rd of June. Oh my gosh, June? Yep. Wow. Okay, so the first one we have up is a weekly spread by Marisol, which is using showers. Wow, Marisol, you've jumped in already. That is so quick. I love how you've laid this out. And like actually not just like laid out the spread, but also laid out the image with the this and added the tassel. Very pretty. Next up is by Sylvie, and it's a monthly spread using Lovebug. Bit of a throwback there. Oh, this is cool, Bianca. I love the I want to say it's like, is it half sheet happy planner layout or custom, where you've just put all the washi in. Fantastic, great idea. And then you've also got the card at the background and the little 3D print that I did for you. I love that you're using that. And then we've got the June cover page by Diana using showers and flowers, which is, I just love it. I love that people are really getting into that kit. And a weekly layout by Bianca using the showers and flowers, and by Sharon, who has used Petal Palette. So chapter 3, Showers and Flowers, chapter 5, Petal Palette, chapter 3. Loving this weekly layout. I love how you got the photos and the frames and the boxes. They're all intermixed. It's so pretty. Okay, and then we've got a creative journal layout by Sharon as well, which is using chapter 4 Butterfly Blooms. Oh, I love those corners. This looks really cool. Escaping the Ordinary. And then next up we've got by Candy. Oh, so Candy wrote that because the blog had been updated, that that they felt so inspired to do their own journal entries, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do the journal this year, why the blog was so important, because I loved that it inspired other people. And so thank you so much for sharing. And I do like how Candy, and a few people do this as well, so they want to share the layout but don't want to share the text in it. So I know a lot of people either blur it out or put something over the top. I love that you're still willing to share and go to that extra effort, so thank you so much. Next up is by Candy, which is this is poolside. This kit actually matches some of the kit that we just did as well. And there is some poolside left for those who want to purchase. Another weekly layout from Bianca using chapter 5 Showers and Flowers. Marisol has done a gorgeous layout using Butterfly Blooms. I love. And then I do love the film strip. You're going to have a field day with your film strip layout, Bianca, with the latest kit. So this is another weekly layout by Bianca. Mary has done a really gorgeous memory keeping layout featuring Butterfly Blooms. And I love that you've put your own memories inside the photo frames. And together is my favorite place. I love it. So there's also, that is like chapter 2 in there as well. So cool. And then next up is by Laura, who has done a really gorgeous sunflowers and sunshine weekly Bujo layout. Sylvie has done a gorgeous sunflowers and sunshine weekly layout, and this is using the Michaels, I believe, sunflowers and sunshine pieces as well as ours. Maybe not. But I love that layout. Some of my favorite minis. That one is one of my favorite minis. Next up is another journaling spread by Bianca, who has used chapter 4 Butterfly Blooms. Love the little moments in there. And then Angela has done a gorgeous Butterfly Blooms weekly layout as well. And I love how you've used the sidebar text for that too. Next up is by Tanya, who has done a Butterfly Blooms layout. And the rip washi is just It looks so good there, even though it's not like on the bottom. I really, really enjoy how there's so many different ways that people do these layouts. Next up is by Sherelle, and Sherelle has used All for Fall. All for Fall? No. Farmhouse Falls. I feel like that's Farmhouse Falls. Yes. And the All for Fall washi. I think that's where... No? Yeah, All for Fall washi and Farmhouse Falls. Either way, there's a lot of fall in there, and it is gorgeous. So those of you who are coming up to fall, now's the time to grab your kits. Coming up to fall? No, or early planning, maybe. Next one is by Marianne, who has done a gorgeous journal and mindfulness page. I love this gentle. I'm going to have to check that out in the group. That looks amazing. And that uses Loving Me, so the chapter 1. Oh, and with chapter 1, we are very close to selling out on the paper pack, if not already sold out. So jump in while you still can if you want that. Next up is by Diana. We're almost to the end, I feel. Journal page by Diana featuring butterfly blooms, and I love the full page spread on the side. And that bunny is so cute. And then we have Hannah has done a gorgeous Before the Pen weekly layout using butterfly blooms as well. So pretty. And then Laurie has done a gorgeous chapter 4 butterfly blooms layout as well with all the pretty stickers in the washi. And Nancy has done it's so chapter 4 right now. I'm loving it. Catching Feels with the cute little rabbit with the butterfly on his nose. Using butterfly blooms, chapter 4. And Stacey has done a Rejuvenate kit, a Rejuvenate weekly layout, which looks amazing too. And then last but not least, we have one by Shannon, who has done a weekly layout using coffee and corgis. And also, that was the fall kit. It was a fall kit. Woodland Wonders, using the paper, the plaid paper at the bottom there. Nice matching. So that is our show and tell for this week. So much awesomeness. Thank you so much for sharing. If you want to be inspired, come into our group. And feel free to share in there. But also, please also share outside our group as well. Share in other planner groups where you can. So places like the Go Wild group. There was so many new people at Wild this year, like so many more than I ever anticipated. I would love to see people sharing our stuff in Wild. Facebook doesn't always notify me though, but just in the Wild group, just to share what we do, because you never know where there's an Alex out there who needs to come on along with the journey for us. I was joking with Jamie yesterday that we almost need to do a Found an Alex campaign, like hashtag Found an Alex, invited her in. You know, are you Alex? Alex, are you there? You know, just introducing the whole, you know, I'm on a journey idea to everybody else while there's still some of the past kits left to purchase. Go you remembering what's from which kit. Yeah. It's not easy. As Michael said, I was terribly confused about the fall spread. There is so much there, and this really is the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more in the group. Michael actually said to me, it's a short show and tell this week. It wasn't. I thought it was going to be around about 15 spreads. It was 27 with the front, so 26. And 26 spreads. And so that is actually keeping it short compared to how much is being shared in our group. Okay, I'm just going to go back through the comments right now if you have any questions. I've got about 5 minutes before I have to run for my next meeting. So I'm just having a look through. Marisol, my gosh, I'm learning so much about spoon theory. It is such a great way. And I'm teaching this to Indy to explain what what spoon theory is and how you're feeling and how much you can cope with on the day, because we all have different levels of how much we can handle. And I think I'm going to really cactus this quote, but it's like, we're all in different ships. We're all in the same storm, but we have different ships. And that's another good way of putting it. You know, some days I have, and even though we're all in different ships, some days our ship has a little bit more room than others. Sometimes the ship, one of the sails isn't working. So with spoon theory, it's, you know, I have 10 spoons to start the day. Some people start with 20 spoons. Sometimes taking a shower takes 6 spoons, and you know, that's just too much to handle. Sometimes eating takes 4 spoons. You know, it's getting to know yourself better, and I'm glad that I was able to introduce that to even more people through chapter 5 and some of my other kits as well. So Stacey asked very earlier on, any updates on when we'll get more journaling prompts, and I believe I answered that with we are currently blitzing through the blog, which I didn't get the chance to complete before I got sick, but that is part of that. So they're on their way. And Candy asked, if we find an error like a typo or something on an item, what do we do? Do we just ignore it? These are the bane of my existence. Sometimes it happens. I'm human. Oops. Sometimes this happens. If it's on a digital, we'll fix the digital and re-upload it. There's not much we can do. I mean, we include, so like if it's on a sticker, there is so many things that we put. There is so many stickers and so many bits and pieces and so many small working parts that it's yeah. But if you let me know, depending on what it is, I might be able to do it as a download. I might be able to work out something else. If you see it during a preview, if it's something that I've shared and it's in a preview, let me know in the live, or let me know straight away, or send a message through customer service is the best way. Because if it's on a preview, there's still potentially time to fix it. I've already answered the chapters blog thing. Are you creating a classic size melody next time? No. I feel like that would be. I'm trying to. It's hard at the moment because we've got less people subscribing. The industry is shrinking. I've noticed this not just from myself, but from everybody else out there who is having the same issues. So it really makes it harder to do more separate releases and special items and things like that, which also pushes up the price that we get charged for certain items. So things like the classic melody becomes a lot more expensive. So yeah, that is something that we have to consider. And more of our market is towards the B6, A5 size. We have a lot more people who purchase those. That's another good one, Maria. A small wave can sometimes be bigger. Did I miss the Q3 update? I will have more on that next week. Cheryl with the spoons. Yes, I want to teach my patients how to distribute their energy during the day. Thank you so much for sharing this. You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. Now that I'm beginning to understand now I am beginning to understand the spoon stickers in chapter 5. Yes. Yeah. And the thing I love about spoon theory is everybody can use it. Because, I mean, I feel like not everybody has the same amount of energy every single day. Not just, those with it. It sort of is a way that was previously used to describe more like chronic illness and invisible illness, and then mental health, and it's sort of like expanding further and further out, which is great. The more people who know about it, the better. It's kind of like sign language. The more people who know it, the better. I managed to catch you live once. Yay! Love the new kit. Love everything as always. Hi, Pauline. Thank you for joining. It must be crazy early there. Will the Q3 refresh have checklist strips or bullet points? Need ones without specific days. It will follow the same format as these. So one of the reasons why we were able to keep releasing quarterly with all the other work that we need to do is because we do keep the quarterly especially quite templated. We have worked through a lot of that already, so I almost don't want to say this. Should have previews for that next week, or at least the stickers. I feel like I'm going to hate myself for saying that. But yeah, that is on its way to coming out to everybody. Not coming out to everybody, to showing everybody. And we hope to order those very soon. Chronic disease, but yeah, it's expanding. Yeah, the spoon theory is absolutely expanding. I think that's it. I wrapped up a little early. Not much earlier, but a little early. Not really. So that is it for this week. I want to thank everybody so much for joining in, for sharing all the pretties and the previews, and bless you, all of that with me. I think that was next door. Thank you all so much for your enthusiasm for Chapter 7. I'm going to be putting some previews up on the website shortly. Going to be working on more of the website blog. I'll see if I can fix that issue on the website. And yeah, it's so exciting. We have so much more to come. Make sure to share what you create outside of our group as well, because you never know where there's an Alex who just needs, who needs to come on the journey with all of us. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next week. Take care and see you later. Bye.